Hi, so my name is James McEwen. This is my client, Catherine McEwen, and we're in Extreme Gym Glasgow at the moment, ready to record our level 3 practical session. So, Catherine, just general information about the gym. For the toilets, they are located just round there next to the adductor machine. Upstairs, they are located next to the reception through the door. Onto your right, fire exits through the door that we just came through there, and the fire exit upstairs is the one down the stair. First aid, that is located behind the reception, and any health and safety risks within the gym, just watch out where you're walking in case you're not going to trip over a barbell, dumbbells, people's bags, anything like that. So you filled out a parkour form before we started this session. Can you just confirm that nothing has changed from filling that form out?
No changes.
So just a quick overview of our plan today. We'll start with a warm-up, just like we did with the level 2 session. Then we'll go into the advanced resistance methods where we need to do 4. So the first one we'll do will be force reps using the bench press. Following that will be a tricep using the dumbbells, and then we'll go into a superset using the cables, and finally we will use a drop set on the cables. Following that, we will do 2 advanced cardiovascular methods. So the first one will be interval training. We'll do that on a treadmill, and tempo training, where we'll also do that on a treadmill. I should have mentioned before the cardio session, we'll do a core exercise as well. So following the cardio session, we will then go into a cool down and some stretching. So have you got any questions before we start? No, nothing. Right, we'll head over to the cross trainer where we'll start our warm up. Right, so we've done this, we use this machine on our level 2 session, but basically what we're going to do is just step onto the two foot platforms, press quick start and just get ready to go. We're using the RPE scales again, so you'll remember from before, 0 was pretty much sitting down and 10 is you giving max effort. So for the warm up, we'll be looking for a sort of RPE scale with 3 to 5 really, and we'll do that for 5 minutes. So we'll be looking to work to an RPM of about 60. And if you want to use those handles there, just to warm up the muscles in the back and your shoulders and stuff like that as well. So the benefits of warming up is really just to get your body temperature up and get the muscles primed for the workout session. So if you want to do that for 4 to 5 minutes, so it's RPM. Yeah, that's good. So after this, we'll go upstairs and we'll start the resistance exercises where we'll go to the flat barbell bench. Was it push you were training today? Did you do any bench pressing? Right, good, that's us over a minute. coming up for 2 minutes, good. Got that black stuff all in my hand. Think it's maybe that pen? I don't know. Right, 2.5 minutes. We'll just do 4 minutes, so another 1.5 minutes. In fact, before we do the bench press, we'll do a quick warm up. Just warm our shoulders and stuff, do a wee couple of stretches. Right, last minute. Right, that'll do you there. We'll head up. Get out your leg.
Need to be a little careful.
Right, so if we just go to the bench press and I'll grab a couple of dumbbells. That's the pen, look. Show you my t-shirt and everything.
Do you need the pen?
Nah. Right, so 2 seconds, I'll grab a couple of dumbbells. Right, so what we want to do first is just warm up the shoulders. So we're just going to do some arm circles like that, backwards, forwards. Just warm up the shoulder. Right, and one important thing when you're going to do any sort of pushing movements is to make sure your shoulders are warm. So what I like to do is grab a light set of dumbbells, do some external rotations with the for the rotator cuffs, some side laterals for the side delts of the shoulders, and some front raises for the front delts of the shoulders. So I'll demonstrate just now. So what you want to do is tuck your elbows in, make sure your upper part of your arm is fixed, that isn't going to move, and you just want to rotate outwards. So if we do 8 reps of those, and then we're going straight into side laterals, just straight upwards. It's a light weight, slight bend in the elbow, and you want to sort of envisage yourself pouring a bottle out at the top, just like that. And then we're going straight into some front raises. So slight bend in elbow again, just come upwards, just past head height. So if we want to do 8 reps of those, basically 3 continuous exercises. Yep, so arms, elbows tucked in. Yep. Perfect. Good. Good. Right, perfect. We warm up there. So right, now we're going to do the bench press. We spoke before. You mentioned that your sort of working set would be about 30. So we'll do a warm up set with the bar, and then we'll go straight into a working set. We'll do a warm up with the bar, and then we'll head straight into a working set. So what we want to do here is we want to try and reduce as much shoulders and triceps as possible with the bench press. So the way we're going to do that is, if you retract your shoulder blades, try bring your chest forward like that. Grip the bar shoulder width, and you want to use your feet on the ground for any sort of stability. So just wider than shoulder width. We're going to come up, and we want our elbows sort of tucked in, but not all the way out where you're like that, because you're just going to work more shoulders doing that, and you'll end up with a shoulder injury as well. So you want your arms slightly tucked in, not fully tucked in like this, where you'd be doing a close grip bench press for triceps, just a wee bit wider than that. So it's like that, down, 2 second negative, explode up, 2 second negative, explode up. So let's see how you get on with that. Good. So we'll go for about 8 reps, just a warm up. Right, so we'll just put a 5 on either side. So what we're doing here is force reps. So basically you're going to take this set to failure, and I'm going to assist you in getting 1 or 2 more reps. So the main benefit to force reps is obviously safety. You've got somebody standing here spotting you, and you can take your chest to complete failure and beyond that. And it also helps you break through any sort of like plateaus you may have with your bench press, where you'll obviously have your partner to help you break through that rep range where you could only get with yourself. So if we go into this, just when you're ready, retract your shoulder blades, get ready. What I put, no. Right, so we're taking this to failure. 3, good, come on. 4, 6, come on. Up, come on. Good, come on. There you go, rack it. So like if you were there yourself, you wouldn't have been able to You wouldn't have been able to get that rep yourself. Yeah, I'll put these dumbbells back. Alright mate, how you doing?
Alright, yourself?
Aye, no bad mate, just doing this. Cheers mate. Right, let's just go back at that, be cool a bit. Right, so what we're going to do here is a tricep. So basically it's just 3 continuous exercises where we're going to do side raises, front raises, and then we're going to do some rear delts, bending over. So I'll grab us some dumbbells. So the sort of main benefit towards this sort of exercise method is if you're looking to add a wee bit more intensity into your workout programme or your short time, you're basically busting out 3 continuous exercises, so it'll save pretty time efficient. So like I says, we'll start with our front side delts first, just up, slight bend in the elbows, and envisage yourself pouring a bottle out at the top. Straight into front raises, same as a warm up, slight bend in the elbows, just up past your face, and then bend over, back straight, and then back straight, head up, chest up, and then a slight squeeze at the top, squeezing your rear delts. So you want to just perform 8 reps of each. Perfect form. Really good. Yep, good. Perfect. Right, rear delts. There we go. That's what we want to see. Yep. Squeeze at the top. There we go. Perfect. Right, so we're going to head over to the cables and perform a third resistance method, and it's going to be a superset. So basically it's the same principles of the tricep, except this time around we're just doing 2 exercises continuously. So we'll be doing a tricep push down and a rope curl for biceps. I don't know if it is the pen. I don't know if it is the pen. I don't think it is the pen. It's just for some reason there's a wet ink on it. Right, so a rope push down superset with a rope curl. So we'll just bring that up to the top and we'll do the tricep movement first. So it's a pretty straightforward exercise, but a lot of people don't get it right. So what we want to do is grab the rope, bring it down, and we want to keep our elbows tucked into our side, and basically the upper part of your arm shouldn't move in this movement. You want to bring it down, contract, stretch, and you notice that my upper part of my arm doesn't move. Like you see a lot of people doing this, they bring it down and then bring it up, and it's almost working the front delt of the shoulder more. So keep that tucked in, contract, stretch, contract, and then we're going to superset straight into the rope curl. Same principles, keep your elbows tucked in, and the upper part of your arm shouldn't move. So contract, stretch, contract, stretch. So we'll be looking for 8 reps each, if possible. Yep, good. Perfect. Want me to get it? I'll get it. Right, same principles. Biceps now. Do it. Good stretch at the top. Yeah, squeeze at the top. Good. Forward. Excellent form. Good. Right, so this takes us to the last one. Give me 2 seconds, I'll go grab a bar. Right, so we just performed the rope curl. This time it's a straight bar curl we're doing. This target 2 sections of the bicep head, the short and long head. So this one we'll be doing the shorter head. This time around it's just one exercise, but we'll be dropping the weight as the name of it suggests. A drop set it's called. So elbows tucked in, bring up to sort of face level, really squeeze the bicep at the top, stretch, contract, stretch, and then we'll do two drop sets. Eight reps if possible. Two, very good. 6, brilliant. Brilliant. First drop set. Try to get 6 here. 3 more, 1, 2. Yes, well done. As many as you can get here. 4, 5. Yes. Brilliant. Right, so that is us for the resistance methods. We've carried out the force reps using the bench press. We've done a tricep using the dumbbells, superset, and then we've just done a drop set. So what we're going to do now is the core. So we're going to perform a plank. Having a strong core is really important. It could help you improve your posture. reduce or mitigate against any sort of lower back pain, and it improves your sort of overall athletic ability as well. So we're going to do a plank. I'll demonstrate just now. What you want to do is get down on your forearms, and you want your upper part of your arm in line with your shoulder, so it's almost it's basically pretty much a 90 degrees. You want your back in line with your legs, so it's straight. You don't want your hips up like this, or you don't want your lower back rounded or curved or anything like that. So you want to squeeze your glutes, keep your back straight in line with your legs, and you'll really feel your core engaged. And we want to hold it for about 30 seconds, 30 to 60 seconds. Yep, perfect. So if you can get a minute, good, but if you can't, don't worry about it. That's your 30 seconds in. Right, good. It's quite hard, but planks. Right, so as I suggested earlier, after the planks, after the core, we will do the two advanced cardiovascular methods. First one being interval training, so we'll head down to treadmills. You've got something in your eye? Right, mate. Right, so first interval training. No, on you go, mate. Right, so basically this is going to consist of 3 blocks. So we're going to do 2 minutes at an RPE scale of 6 to 8. And then we're going to go into 1 minute, more of a cool down set. So we'll be looking for about an RPE about 5 there. So for me personally, for me to go 6 to 8 in RPE scale, running would be about level 9 or 10. So obviously up to you, whatever speed you can go at. But we'll just ease into it. We'll have 3 sort of zones. We'll have a warm-up zone for 1.5 minutes. And then we'll go straight into the 2 minutes, 1 minute, and then repeat that another 2 times. And then we'll have a sort of drop-off, a cool down, where we'll have another 1.5 minute. So we used the treadmills before in the level 2, really straightforward, start button and then your speed's at the right. So 1.5 minute, we'll do a warm up. So just getting the legs working before we go into our actual working sets. So this kind of method of cardio it's really good to sort of monitor and track your progress every week using this sort of training method as opposed to other sort of cardio techniques that are out there. Right, so 30 seconds and we'll go into our first 2 minutes. Right. Starts to get a wee bit challenging, just bring the level down. Just work within that 6 to 8 RPE range. Want me to hold your hair? Doing good, keep it going. .30 seconds left and we'll bring it down again. .10 seconds and bring that down. Right, just start bringing that down. Good, so a minute like this and we'll be back into our next block. Ten seconds left.
I'm not as unfit as I used to be.
I know.
That's what kept me going.
Back up to 9.7. Good. Have you been doing a lot of cardio? It's been non-existent since I've been. I'm struggling to put weight on as it is. Good, keep it going. Right, 1 more minute. "25 seconds, good. Then we'll go into 1 minute. Right, just start tapering that down. Good. 1 minute.
Last one, innit?
Aye. "20 seconds and then that's our last one." Right, 5, 4, 3. Back up, here we go. Last set, let's do it. Really good. One more minute. You can tell your fitness is improved.
Right, so if we had done this before, but ignore it.
Right, 30 seconds. Ten seconds and then we'll bring it back down for a final minute. Right, bring it down. A minute like this and that's us. So after this we're going to do our second method, and that will be tempo training. So basically it's sort of similar to what we've just done, but instead of having like a 2-minute phase and then bringing the speed down, we're just going to be continuously increasing the speed. So the whole thing will last 10 minutes. We'll have a build-up phase which will last 2 minutes, and I would recommend maybe a speed of 6 for that. and then we'll move into our target zone. So our target zone will last 6 minutes, and we'll be looking to increase the speed over those 6 minutes. So if you just want to finish it. Right, that was good, done really well. So as I was saying, so the 6 minutes for the interval training, we'll be looking to sort of work to that same RPE scale of 6 to 8. So obviously it's up to yourself, but I would suggest maybe doing 2 minutes at speed 7, 2 minutes at speed 8, and then finally 2 minutes at speed 9. And then we'll finish off with a cool down period. We'll finish off a cool down period, and we'll bring the speed down to 5 minutes, 5. So like I said, build up phase of 2 minutes, target zone of 6 minutes, and then a cool down. So our first 2 minutes, speed 6, 5.5. Have you got a few clients for January then? How many?
Friday this morning.
Did you? That's good.
So I've got 3, like, to set
That's
up
good,
for
man.
January.
I don't know if I'll be up and running for January, man. Maybe I can get the people in February who fell off.
When I was at my work night at Hayley Burns,
Aye.
stopped me.
Was she?
And she was like, because she worked with her, right? And she was like, oh, this is Scotland Pet. She was like, and I seen like, that he's been like, getting help. And she was like, I didn't realise it was for your brother. And I was like,
I need to actually message him because obviously everything was leading up to he was doing his cut for his holiday. Now he's back for his holiday. He says he wanted to do like a gaining phase, so I need to see what's happening because he's been back. He was back on Thursday there, so don't know if he's wanting to start after now Christmas and stuff or get going now. Right, so coming up for our 2 minutes. So like I says, I would recommend speed 7 for the first 2 minutes, but it's totally up to yourself. Whatever you think you're going to be within that 6 to 8 RPE range. Right, here we go. First 2 minutes. So again, this sort of method is really good to like monitor and track and make sure you're sort of progressing month to month, week to week and stuff like that, because if your first 2 minutes is at speed 7, then next week your first 2 minutes could be at 7.5 or whatever, so you can always sort of make sure you're progressing with it. Some cardio techniques out there, like there's one called fartlek training, and that's just like randomised speeds and stuff like that, and it's hard to track. Good. 1 minute left of this. Into our next 2 minute period. Thirty seconds left. Five seconds and then we're upping it. Like I says, I'd recommend 8, but entirely up to yourself. Here we go, next 2 minute block. Jim's deed today, innit? It's because of Rangers game and stuff's on at 3. My mates are going out for it as well, man. But Brody's got he's got his last block for Rangers tonight, so don't want to miss it. Because the coaches said to him last week that the parents have to stay behind. So I don't know if they're wanting to have a chat with him or whatever. Must do. Right, good. 40 seconds left for us. Ten seconds. As suggested before, I go to speed 9, but again, entirely up to yourself. Right, last 2 minutes. That was a heartbreaker when I turned round the other day there and that was your phone was off. Right, a minute left, doing brilliant. For this training sort of method, we're going to go into after this, we'll do a 2 minute cool down. And then there's a separate sort of cool down as well that we need to do, where it will just be you sort of just on the same treadmill, and we'll do, usually we'd advise like 5 minutes, but since you've already done a lot of cardio and there's already a sort of cool down period to this, we'll just go on the treadmill for an additional 2 minutes, just a light brisk walk. Right, so if you want to bring that down, it's a cool down bit. Alright, good. Aye, done well though. I quite like that tempo training sort of.
That would have helped me, so
Aye.
done that before prep.
I know, imagine. So after this we'll do, it seems daft, but we need to do another cool down. Almost as if we've never done this. And then we'll go into some stretching and then that's us. So just do 20 more seconds on this, and then we'll do another 2 minutes. Right, so that's you done for that tempo training method, but we'll just continue as if you're doing an actual cool down. So we'll do this for 2 minutes, and then that's you, all clear for cardio. I see, if you were looking to really build your fitness up, I think that tempo training sort of would be a really good tool, man.
Got a client doing Hyrox next year.
Oh, have you?
So,
I wouldn't feel, well, see, because I've never done anything like that, it would be sort of like a heavy unknown to me.
so I've obviously been watching a lot of it. And how to get, I've had him running. He doesn't want to start the actual training until January.
The best,
He's been running, I've had him running.
Graham Halliday or that Chris Watterson would be really good to ask about that.
So I see a lot, obviously I know a lot of people that have done it.
Even if you just like pulled together a programme and just ran it by fucking Chris or something, you know what I mean? He was messaging me yesterday just asking how I was getting on and stuff.
So is it?
He's going to be opening up his own gym and stuff in 2025, he said. So we'll do 1 more minute and that'll be you for the cool down phase. And then we'll be doing something called PNF stretching. So we'll do that for the hamstrings. Almost like you were just doing for the level 2, just the developmental stretching for the hamstrings, but it's just slightly different. Right, 15 seconds and that's you. Right, that's you. Brilliant. Aye. So PNF stretching this is called, and we're doing the contract and reflex sort of method of this. So basically, like you done before, you just brung up each leg up to and brung it to the point of mild discomfort. So we're still going to do that. You're going to have your foot on my shoulder. You're going to stretch to the point of mild discomfort, and then you're going to apply resistance against me at about 70%, and then we're going to hold that for about 30 seconds, and it's just when you feel that sort of mild discomfort is easing off, and then we're going to push beyond that, which in theory will improve your flexibility. So just I'll bring your leg up until you've got that point of mild discomfort, so just let me know when. Right, so we'll hold that for 30 seconds, or just when you feel that easing off. Just apply pressure, right, yep, like that. So you feel that better? Right, so we're just going to push beyond that now. Just tell me when, like that. 15 seconds like this. Right, and that's you. And we'll do the other leg. So point of mild discomfort there. So apply pressure to meet. Yep. Tell me when that's eased off. Right, and then we're going to push beyond that. Hold for 15 seconds. Right, there. Good. So that's us for today's session. Thought you'd done absolutely brilliant, especially for the cardio aspects. They're pretty difficult and taxing. So I would like to just take this opportunity to thank my client Catherine for giving up her time and let me run through this part of the my course. So Catherine, I'll be presenting you with a evaluation form as well, so you could just give me any feedback, any positives, negatives, stuff you'd like to see differently. So I'll give you that after the session, but just for now, is there any questions or anything? No, nothing. So right, thanks.